Welcome to our video on the top 10 challenges facing wind energy. As we look to renewable sources for a sustainable future, wind energy stands out as a key player. However, this clean energy solution is not without its obstacles. Join us as we explore the major hurdles that impact the growth and efficiency of wind power, from its reliance on favorable weather conditions to the complex interplay of regulatory landscapes. Let's dive in. Intermittency of wind. One of the most significant challenges facing wind energy is its intermittent nature. The wind doesn't always blow when we need it to, creating fluctuations in power generation. This inconsistency limits the reliability of wind energy in meeting the constant electricity demands of households and industries. Imagine trying to watch your favorite TV show only to have the power flicker on and off because the wind decided to take a break. To address this challenge, energy storage systems such as batteries or hybrid power systems are being explored. These solutions aim to store excess energy generated during high wind periods and release it during calm days, ensuring a more stable power supply. High initial costs. The initial costs associated with wind energy can be daunting. Manufacturing, transporting, and installing wind turbines require significant upfront capital, which can be a barrier, especially for small developers or nations with limited financial resources. These costs can be likened to buying a luxury car only to have it sit in your garage because you can't afford the fuel. To mitigate this financial burden, improved financing models and government subsidies are essential. By providing financial incentives and support, governments can encourage more investments in wind energy, making it accessible to a broader range of developers. 3. Land and space requirements. Wind farms, whether onshore or offshore, require vast tracts of land or sea areas. This need for space can lead to conflicts with agricultural, residential, or ecological land uses. It's reminiscent of trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, causing friction in communities where land is already in high demand. To address this issue, offshore wind farms present a viable alternative, taking advantage of the expansive oceans. Additionally, repowering old wind farms with more efficient turbines can generate more energy without expanding land use further. Impact on wildlife. The presence of wind turbines can disrupt local wildlife, particularly bird and bat populations. This disruption can lead to negative environmental perceptions and even legal challenges, as conservationists voice concerns over the impact on ecosystems. Think of it as setting up a noisy amusement park in the middle of a serene forest. The wildlife may not appreciate the change. Advanced turbine designs and careful site selection can help reduce these impacts. Real-time wildlife monitoring systems can also be implemented to ensure that turbines are not causing harm to local fauna. 5. Noise and visual impact. Noise and visual impact are two common complaints from communities near wind farms. The constant hum of turbines and the alteration of scenic landscapes can lead to local opposition, especially in populated areas. It's akin to having a perpetual concert next door when all you want is peace and quiet. Improved turbine technology that focuses on quieter operations can help alleviate some of these concerns. Additionally, placing wind farms offshore can reduce their visual impact on landscapes, preserving natural beauty while still harnessing wind energy. 8. Supply chain constraints. The supply chain for wind turbine manufacturing faces several constraints. The process depends heavily on rare earth metals and large components, making it vulnerable to geopolitical issues, material shortages, and transportation challenges. It's like trying to bake a cake without sugar. Even if you have the other ingredients, you're still stuck. Recycling rare materials and diversifying supply chains are potential solutions to these constraints. By finding alternative sources and methods for obtaining necessary materials, the wind energy sector can become more resilient to supply chain disruptions, energy transmission, and grid integration. Many wind farms are located in remote areas, necessitating extensive infrastructure to deliver power to urban demand centers. This requirement creates high costs and delays in connecting wind power to the grid. It's like having a beautiful painting, but no wall to hang it on. Upgrading grid infrastructure and implementing energy storage systems can facilitate smoother integration of wind energy into existing grids. These solutions ensure that the power generated can be efficiently transmitted and used where it's needed most. 8. Weather and environmental extremes. Wind turbines face risks from extreme weather conditions such as hurricanes, icing, and lightning. These environmental extremes can damage equipment, leading to high maintenance costs and prolonged downtime. It's similar to leaving your car out in a hailstorm without protection, only to find it battered and bruised afterward. Designing turbines for resilience in extreme weather conditions is crucial. By engineering turbines to withstand harsh environments, the wind energy sector can minimize damage and maintain consistent power generation. Competition with other renewable energy sources. Wind energy often competes with other renewable sources like solar and hydropower for investment and development. This competition can divert resources and public interest, making it challenging for wind projects to gain traction. It's akin to choosing between two equally appealing flavors of ice cream. Sometimes, the choice is simply a matter of preference. Promoting diversified renewable energy portfolios can ensure that wind energy receives the attention and resources it deserves. By balancing investments across various renewable sources, we can create a more sustainable energy future. 10. Regulatory and political challenges. Inconsistent policies, permitting delays and changing regulations present significant challenges for wind energy developers. These issues create uncertainty for investors, affecting their willingness to commit to wind projects. It's like trying to play a game with constantly changing rules. It becomes frustrating and discouraging. Establishing long-term, stable government policies and international agreements is essential to overcoming these challenges. By providing a clear and consistent regulatory framework, governments can encourage investment and development in the wind energy sector.